Hello everyone, welcome to the YouTube channel Mission Net Physics Exam. And guys, today in this video we will be discussing a question from nuclear and elementary particle physics which has been asked in the previous years in CSIR NET exam. Also guys, we are going to discuss this question with a most important trick, and since such type of questions are very important for your upcoming CSIR NET exam, even for the other similar exams too. So in that case, if you are going to know about this trick, it will help you a lot to solve the questions just in few seconds. So I hope today's video will be helpful for all of you guys. And after watching this video till the end, after solving this question with the trick, you will feel more confident about such type of concepts, questions, and even about the trick, because it's gonna be very much helpful for every one of you. So we are quickly gonna start the discussion about the trick. But before that, if you are new on this channel, that is Mission Net Physics Exam, then guys, you can subscribe this channel by clicking on the subscribe button below this video. Also, after clicking on the subscribe, click on the bell icon, you will get it there. Okay, after clicking on the subscribe button there below the video, so you will get the bell icon, click on that so that you will not miss any of the upcoming videos and you will get the notification whenever I will upload the new video on this channel. Okay, now let's start the discussion, and please focus because you are going to learn a very important trick. Okay, so let's start it now. So basically guys, the question is, and even there are many other questions of such type, if you will be checking the previous year question papers, you will find them and you can even work on them after knowing about this one. So the question is, the ground state of this 207 Pb12 nucleus has spin parity, that is Jp. This is the spin parity symbol has been given to you, half negative. Clear? While the first excited state has Jp, that is 5/2 negative. The electromagnetic radiation emitted when the nucleus makes a transition from the first excited state to the ground state. So what kind of transition is there? It's a case in which the transition will be taking place from the first excited state to the ground state, like this. Then now the point is, in this case, what we need to find? We need to find the electromagnetic radiation emitted, okay, when this nucleus will be making the transition. And they have even given this thing to us, like the ground state of this nucleus has spin parity half negative. So what is the spin parity for this one? It's half negative. Clear? And what about the above level? That is 5/2 negative. Clear? Let's just note it down. You don't even need to do this all the time and every time. Once you will learn the concepts, once you will have the idea about the trick, you don't need to do it in this way. You will simply be able to solve the question. Now let's focus on the discussion part and even on the trick. Okay, so we will be focusing on this part. Once you're gonna have two spin and parity information given for the different states, what will be your first step as per the trick? So you have to find the capital L value. What I mean by capital L? So capital L values can be J1 minus J2 within the mod to J1 plus J2. Okay. So for example, here half and 5/2 you are having. Since mod is there, you can write any value at any place. For example, half minus 5/2 or 5/2 minus half, it's up to you because mod is there, so it's not gonna make any difference. So 5/2 minus half, it will give you 4/2, which is 2. Okay. And then 5/2 plus half, which will give you what? 3. And the mod is there, so positive values. I hope everybody is getting it. Now, once you have got that, we just generally denote it with capital L, the difference and the sum of those two. Also, if let's say these are not the consecutive values, then you have to write the values at a gap or at an interval of 1, 1, 1. Like if you are getting 2 and 6, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that, you will write all the values. Okay, that was just an example, don't worry. Okay, next thing. If I'm going to talk about the role of this L, what is the role? So basically guys, now here comes the trick. What is that trick? The trick is something you can consider it with the word NEEYEM. Okay, so you can read it like NEEM. Okay, now the point is, you have to just memorize this word You will be asking a question to yourself whenever you will solve such kind of question. The question will be, is the parity here is minus, like here is minus. So is the parity getting changed in that transition from where to where the transition is taking place? Is there any change in parity? No. So this N stands for no. And this Y stands for yes. If your answer is no, it means even electric. E for even. Even electric. Okay. The second E for electric. While this one, even magnetic. Clear? So the components we are gonna know. So how many values of L you have got? 2 and 3. Out of which one is even value of L. So you will have, is the parity getting changed? No. So what will be the electric field component? That's gonna be even electric. Means E2, and when I'm saying electric component will be even, what about the other one? That is odd, which means it will be magnetic. If it is not electric, it will be magnetic. So it will be M3. Okay, so odd one we are considering magnetic, and the even one we are taking with the electric component. I hope everybody has got it. I'm just going to repeat the steps. Have a look at this. Step number 1, get the L values. Step number 2, you will be considering the trick NEM. You will check the parities. Is the parity getting changed? No, even electric. If your answer will be yes, the parity is getting changed. If in any case you will say even magnetic, then the magnetic will be with the even number and the other one electric with the odd numbers. Okay, another thing. So you got to know about E2 and M3. Now have a look at the options given to you. Is there anyone we are going to have E2 and M3 written? Yes. Where? It's going to be in option C. So that is what? That's going to be your right answer, and that's how you are going to get your final answer for any such question. One more thing here I'm going to tell you guys. When the L value is 1, it tells you about the pole. Okay. So what will be the pole? To the power L notation tells you about the pole. When L is 1, it will be to the power 1, that is 2. Okay. So it is going to be what? A dipole you will get. Clear? Dipole. Reason behind it, 2 is the value you have got. When L is equal to 2, it will give you to the power 2, that is 4, which is quadrupole. Okay. L is equal to 3, it will be giving you to the power 3, which is octupole. Okay, which is 8. Another thing, if 4, it's going to be multipole. Clear? So that's how you are going to have the different names for the different type of poles, and this is how by using the trick you will be getting the final answer quickly for any such type of question. In case if you will have any doubts, you can mention it in the comments. We'll try to consider it soon, okay, or we'll make it clear. So thank you so much everyone for watching this video till the end. I hope it is clear, but keep on doing the practice of such kind of tricks when you get to know about them, because practice will help you to be more confident about the tricks and the concepts you are going to learn. And if you will just leave it like that right now after knowing about it, after some time you will feel like you don't know that. Clear? So the point is, regular revision and the practice is very important. Keep on doing it. Even if you have completed your all the syllabus, all the topics, everything you know, revision is must to do thing. Keep on doing the revision. It will help you a lot. And that thing you will only be able to realize like what is the importance of doing the revision again and again. So when you will be sitting in the exam hall and you will be solving the questions, you will be relating the concepts or the tricks or whatever you have prepared with the questions, you will feel like, oh, what is the importance of doing the revision? And those who are not going to do the revision enough number of times, then they feel like, oh, I know it, but what was the formula? I know it, I have done it, but what was the thing? So then they have to like think about it, and that's how the time pass. Okay, like time passes in the exam, which is very important. Clear? And then we are going to have less time to solve the questions. So revision is must to do thing. Keep on doing that. And thank you so much everyone for watching this video till the end. And now I'm quickly going to provide you the information about the Unacademy Plus subscription. So I hope you all know that right now at this point of time, the new courses and the new batches are starting every week by the top educators on Unacademy Plus. So if you are the one who wants to take the Unacademy Plus subscription, because after taking the subscription, you will be able to prepare for your upcoming exam. under the guidance of top educators. And one more thing, that you will learn tricks, concepts, the right approach to solve the question, and completely exam oriented discussion will be there. And that's how everything will be helping you in your preparation. One more thing guys, whenever you are going to take the subscription, you can use and apply the referral code, which is Anjali Arora, as mentioned here on the screen. So by using and by applying this referral code, you will get the 10% discount in the total Unacademy Plus subscription amount. Clear? Also guys, one more update is there, that is soon there can be a price hike in the 3-month subscription amount. So if you are thinking or you are planning to take the subscription, or even if your friends are planning to take the subscription, you can let them know about it. And whenever anybody is going to take the subscription, like you are going to take the subscription now, later on, and any of your friends are going to take the subscription, also share the referral code with them, so that after using and after applying the referral code, they will be getting the 10% discount in the total Unacademy Plus subscription amount. Now, what are the steps you need to follow if you want to take the subscription? So guys, in that case, you can download the Unacademy learning app. You can select your goal, which will be CSR UGC NET. After selecting the goal, you can proceed further to take the subscription, and you will get a place to write the referral code, where you can write the referral code, apply it. At the same time, you will be getting the 10% discount in the total Unacademy Plus subscription amount. So I hope guys, each and everything will be clear to all of you, and thank you so much everyone for watching this video till the end. One more thing, the Unacademy Plus courses and like the sessions we are going to have there will surely help you to take your preparation to a very good level. So if you think you need the guidance, you want to prepare with these courses, you can take the subscription. Clear? Thank you so much everyone for watching this video till the end. Thank you.